Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There we go.
Got me sweating, bro. Yo, got me sweating. There we go.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Man First Podcast. I am Mixed.
I am J0.
We are brought to you by Zero Grid Studios. Today is going to be pretty special because as of recording this is election night. Trump or Harris? Harris or Trump? It's gonna be a night.
Oh man.
Well, I mean,
I've been waiting for this day, man.
I've been waiting too.
Oh my god,
yeah.
3 months. I was like, yeah, I just can't wait for this to be over. I really want to know.
Yeah, we're gonna have some information go up on the screen up here. So we're gonna do what we can. Hold on, we're gonna do what we can to try to follow along with this. We're obviously not live streaming. What is going on up there?
I don't know. It's like search bar just keeps coming down.
Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, there. Okay. So sorry about that. Yeah, so we're thinking about going live, but we're not. we're just not doing so. By this time tomorrow, we will know. Wait, I take that back. We may not know. We may know, but we may also not know due to how elections in this freaking country work.
Yeah, they're saying like what? Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon, I'm guessing midday.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah.
Probably could be go longer.
Probably. Well, let's take a look at what we got so far. Right now it is 6:15 Central Standard Time. It looks like Donald Trump currently has secured 11 electoral votes from Indiana and 8 electoral votes from Kentucky. It's not 100% in right now, so that's just how it's looking. Donald Trump is looking. Oh wait, did he? Oh yeah, he did. Well, okay, sorry. So this is AP Associated Press. They're saying that Trump took Indiana and Kentucky, so he has 19 electoral votes. It's Georgia and Florida are going both for Donald Trump. Georgia giving 16 electoral votes, and Florida giving the big 30. What do you think is going to happen with Texas? Because Texas has been a little wishy-washy lately. Last time I think Trump won Texas.
Yeah.
But not by what he...
There was a bit of a problem, right?
Well, I don't want to say
I want to say a problem, but it was like it was about to turn blue. Like they almost had it, right?
They were close. They were much closer than they've been in the past.
Yeah. I think it's still... I think Texas is going to go red. It's still going to be red now.
Yeah. I think so too. But, you never know.
I mean, like, you got Trump's team and Elon Musk. He's like practically... I think he actually did today. He went to Texas to actually vote.
Trump?
No, Elon Musk.
Oh, Elon Musk. Why would he vote in Texas?
Because he was down in Austin and he's got the space. SpaceX. Yeah, the SpaceX here station based here in Texas. So, I think Elon Musk is, I think he's been really helping out Trump in that sort of way when it comes down to, the whole campaign thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, let me keep this up because. See, I keep typing. I'm just gonna switch old school. All right, I'm not gonna hit the hotkey anymore.
You still got it up, man.
Oh, come on. Okay, sorry, folks. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that up. We're just gonna keep talking, and as it updates, again, this is what you're seeing on the screen. That's coming from Associated Press. It could be different other places. I don't really care to look at. I don't really care to look at these things because wait a minute, I just updated.
Is that Vermont?
Vermont has been called for Harris according to Associated Press. I mean, we can expect. I mean, Vermont, that's Biden. That's Biden country.
Biden country.
That's Biden country.
I thought Pennsylvania was Biden country.
No. Well, I mean, no. He's from Vermont. I'm pretty positive he's from. Well, I don't know. He says he's from Vermont. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? So Vermont has been called from Associated Press for Kamala Harris, which secures her 3 votes, which is, hey, and then Virginia is heading towards a Donald Trump electoral vote. So that's 13 electoral votes that are looking, but it's only 0.2%. of what they got. But Georgia. Georgia looking like it's going towards Kamala. We kind of can see that. What was the lady that kept saying that she was robbed of? There was like a recount or something that took place in Georgia.
Yeah. Was that was talking about the last time, right?
That's how educated we are, folks.
I know.
There was something got Stacy something.
I thought they were like almost the last ones to do the counting, right?
So there was something going on.
I know there was still I
think they're one of the last ones.
Yeah,
and Trump wanted a recount or something, and they were fighting something like that.
Oh yeah, he gave him a phone. Folks, he got a phone call.
Yeah,
he's like, hey,
if there are no votes, find them. Yeah, that got him in a lot of trouble, dumbass. Don't do that again.
Oh yeah, I think he was actually saying, hey, what he announced? He announced that wherever happens, I don't want any violence. I don't want any let's just take it how it is, people. Like he's already announcing it, like, let's just take it in wherever happens.
Do you believe him? Do you believe that he means that shit?
I know.
Do you believe he means it?
He's just trying to keep it keeping it safe.
Yeah,
now.
He doesn't. He
learned from the last time.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The last time he said the same thing. It's just he said don't be violent. Go peacefully and protest peacefully and patriotically, right? Mm-hmm. And the left hates when people bring that up because it destroys their argument. Because then they have to now take that, but then they have to argue against. Well, then why would he blah 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 blah? You know what I mean? So it's in a shocking turn of events, Georgia just turned red.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, it's still early. Again, folks, still early. We're just reporting as we see it. This is according to Associated Press. Donald Trump has 51% of the counted votes right now. And I don't think that's going to stick. Georgia's pretty Democrat. It is a swing state, but that's we all know what Georgia is. That's black people.
I think I'm gonna say something very controversial, man.
Hold on, let me put you on mute real quick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say some controversial, and it's been a pleasure.
Me too, man.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been an honor.
It's been a good 2 weeks.
It's been a goddamn honor working with you, man. Go ahead.
All right, so women.
Oh shit! Hold on.
They go out there, stand in line. I heard something on X today. This guy was, he was full Democratic. Like, hey, these women, they're gonna go out there, they're gonna stand in line for 8 hours, and they're gonna get that vote in. I did not believe him. I couldn't.
That women would stand
in line for 8 hours.
If they'll stand
more than men, he said, though. Like these young men are lazy. They're not gonna go out there and vote for Trump. We got the woman out here, the younger woman is going to get out there and they're going to vote for Kamala. But these men, they're not going to stand in line.
That's because we have jobs.
Why you said that? You said it controversial.
I'm just following your lead, man. I'm just going. That's where we're going,
that's
right?
What you said. I didn't say that.
I'm just joking, okay.
But what I'm saying is that's what I just. That's got my mind boiling. Like, yo, what?
That women don't stand in line?
Yeah, no, talking about men, like as if
we won't stand in line.
We won't stand in line. Like we're not disciplined enough to get out there and do what we need to do to get out there and vote.
And who said this?
I don't know. I didn't catch the guy's name, but I just know he was in a Twitter space, and they were going kind of back and forth. Republicans and Democrats, and this guy is a Democrat, and I guess he truly believes Kamala has
say her name right. Say her name right.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Right.
You monster.
I hear that a lot. Like somebody's mispronounced it.
What's funny is that Biden called her Kamala.
Yeah. I think I did that for like a good maybe 3 weeks, and then I corrected myself.
Well, there was a wrestler named Kamala. There was a wrestler. Oh, yeah? Big black dude, had painting on his upper belly and his nipples.
Yeah. So going back to am I getting caught? foot is over.
What is happening over there?
It's my foot over the cord and it's stuck. It's not even. Oh, it's because it's all wrapped.
Yeah.
All right. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay. What I'm saying is
update. Virginia is. Well, okay, again, it's 0.5%. 0.5%. It's really early. We're not gonna, folks. We're not gonna be here all night. We're not gonna be covering this, but we do want to be involved in the conversation. So for those that are watching, thank you for watching. First of all, or 15th of all, because we've talked about some stuff. But we this is interesting to me. And holy hell, okay, 0.9%. New Hampshire has Trump in the lead. Again, way too early to tell. I wonder how they can tell with 15.8% of the expected vote. I think they look at the counties and what they normally do in the past, and they kind of make an educated guess based on that. And yeah, I mean, in Kentucky, Donald Trump is at 71.9% with only 11.4. So in order for Harris to take over, she'd have to have, and the counties don't kind of follow in that path historically, I'm guessing. Yeah, so this is South Carolina going for 0.3%. Yeah, hey, look.
We see the colors.
When I see things pop up on the screen, I get excited.
We see the colors.
I want to see it, and I want to say something. Do you think? Let me switch over real quick. Do you think that if Donald Trump wins, do you think he's going to be what the Democrats are saying he's going to be? Like, he's going to be a dictator. He's going to be a tyrant. He's going to take over the United States. He's never going to give up power. He's going to fight to stay in power. And there's never going to be another election ever again. Do you think that's what's going on?
I don't understand that, because I'm going to agree with this cartoon that I saw. If he was all those things that they're talking about right now, why didn't he do it the first time?
How dare you?
Why didn't he do it the first time?
How dare you bring up factual information like that?
What if they're saying all these bad things of what he could possibly be?
Right.
Why he do it the first time?
Well, so to be fair, you're right, but also, but the way the last election went down and the way that he fought to not allow it to keep going, he didn't. To my understanding, which is maybe limited, but to my understanding, he did everything that he was legally allowed to outside of asking Pence to, hey, don't certify the vote. Just hold off until we get all these things taken care of. And Pence was like, no, sir. Part of my responsibility is to ensure that these votes get certified in a timely manner for the American people. And Trump was like, no. We have things going on. Hold off. And Pence was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I think that's where the whole Donald Trump's never going to relieve power. But it's weird because, like you said, he did. They came and said, look, man, you're done. Out. You got to go. And
right.
He left. I don't see it either. I don't know why people keep saying that. New Hampshire just turned blue.
But wouldn't you also, if you see something wrong, and what you just not able to question it. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I think he does have his right to question certain things that were wrong in the.
Typically, you can question things unless your name is Donald Trump. Unless your political opposition hates you so much that anything you say is wrong, and anything you disagree with, you're a monster. I think that's what happened. Because I mean, I don't get it. Like, am I the only one that remembers, Donald Trump saying at one of his rallies back in 2016 when he was running that he was all for LGBTQ rights? Like, Am I the only one that remembers that? Am I the only one that remembers, when he won, that he said he wants to be president for everybody, blah, 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 blah. All presidents say that, right? But he said it too. Am I the only one who remembers that? Am I the only one that remembers? I can't even talk about that day in January, all those years ago. You know what day I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right? I can't really talk about it because they'll put a little info link below our video and we'll get fact checked to hell. And Virginia just turned blue. So Let me put that back up here. I just there's so much. It's like when people start telling me, "Do not believe what you see, believe what I tell you."
Right.
I just push away from that because don't tell me what I just saw. I just saw it. It's equivalent to people saying, or it's equivalent to that saying of "Don't piss on my leg and call it rain." And that's what people have been doing that's what the left. To be fair, I'm sure the right does it too, but I've seen it more of the left going to the right. Don't trust your lying eyes. That's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you've seen, everything you've heard is all a lie. What we say is correct. What you think is wrong. They're not gonna win them over. You know what I mean? They didn't win me over. I'm not even far right. I'm more center right. Have you decided that? Like, I mean, have you decided where you kind of land in that whole spectrum? I know you're not far right. Like, I know you're not left.
I think it's just certain, with me, it's like certain categories. When it comes down to financial, I kind of tend to lean towards the right. And then when it comes down
you
to
lean more conservative.
Yeah, conservative. Yeah. And I think this time around, young, well, I would say young, but I would say Black men in general are kind of leaning towards more of the conservative side lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because due to the fact that we're actually kind of voting with our wallets in a sort of way. Like, we need to make some money, and during these 4 years, I have not seen any improvement in my wallet. Yeah. How am I supposed to take care of my family or take care of my loved ones or anybody?
Take care of myself.
Yeah, or take care of myself.
Right.
If I don't hear anything from the left talking about that.
Virginia was red for a second, then it flipped back to blue. So they're counting like crazy.
Yeah, it's probably going back and forth.
Yeah. So in terms of the popular vote, right now Donald Trump has 54.5% of the counted vote. Kamala Harris is at 44.7%, and they've counted roughly 8 million votes so far. Why does it say 0.0% of expected vote? 8 million is a good percentage of what they expect, like 190 people to 190 million people to vote this year. All right. Well, like I was saying, to me, it's clear as day. We've had a Trump presidency. Mm-hmm. We've had a Biden presidency. Biden's not running, as Kamala has reminded us 50 billion times that she's not Joe Biden. Surprise, surprise, alert the press, right? Kamala Harris is not Joe Biden. Who knew, right? So Kamala Harris is her own individual. Apparently she had nothing to do with all the decisions made by Joe Biden, which is odd because she definitely said that she had a lot to do with decisions made in her time as vice president to the sitting president, Joseph Biden. But we've had the Trump presidency. I was living fine. I was doing fine. I could have done better. I definitely could have done worse.
Yeah.
I was living pretty good. And then 2020, Biden wins. Biden-Harris takes over. Things are weird at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Gas is like really up there.
Inflation
is up there. Food, groceries.
To be fair, though, when you say that was coming down the line either way, though,
I don't know.
It's just like, I think, Joe Manchin from Virginia, he was really talking about how, hey, we keep spending money, our generations is going to be suffering for this. We got to really stop spending so much money in a sort of way. Like,
well, we who? Like the country or?
Yeah, what would say, I guess the government in a sort of way, if we keep on printing money and keep on giving out money, I think came down to those stimulus checks in a sort of way. He was arguing that point, like, yo, we're going to suffer later if we keep on.
But that was during the Biden presidency, right?
Right. Yeah. But I'm saying, but either way, even before the Biden presidency, this was coming to fruition. Like, this whole inflation thing, like it was, this is what I've learned when I told you about being financially educated. We have kept on printing money, mm-hmm. especially feeding the war machine. Mm-hmm. It's gotten to a point where inflation was really inevitable. I guess you would say.
Yeah. That's what everybody saw coming. I mean, when
I think especially with each presidency, I think each one they kept on printing even more. Like Yeah, I would say that each president, they kept on even printing even more money. So each time, presidency, throughout the years has been happening, more and more money has been printed, way more than the prior presidency.
I don't know. I know that due to the pandemic, and the stimulus checks, I think how many stimulus checks did we get? Like,
I wouldn't say it was much, but I would say that was definitely a big, in my opinion, of course. Well, yeah, I would say it was a big scam. Like it was to sway the people to. I want to say, how you say, what's the term for it? Try to get people to buy into it. Like they're trying to use money to make us like, oh, we need money. We need this. But it was only like what, $700, $1,200? Like, yeah. And people were like, yay, I'm going to go vote for this person because he gave us money.
Yeah. I remember, I think Joe Biden was like, hey, on day one, when we get elected on day one, everybody gets, I think it was $2,100 or something like that in the mail, stimulus check.
They said I think there was
on day one.
There was a big misconception because they said, oh, well, we already gave you that other half of it, so we're going to give you the other half. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yo, they really.
Yeah, they played us.
They played us. There you go. That's
well, they didn't play me. I didn't think he was going to win. And to be fair and straightforward, I don't vote. I wanted to vote for this one, but I haven't voted in the past because I don't. In all honesty, I'm not 100% convinced that that's what happens. I mean, I have no proof, so don't take me, to the bank with this. But I have no proof to support my thoughts on this. But I don't fully 100% believe this is what decides the next presidency. I'm probably wrong. I'm almost certain. I'm almost positively wrong. But for some reason, I just can't grasp the thought that this country leadership is determined by the individuals who live in it. We are a bunch of idiots. Like the majority of us are not that bright. You have a few people that are very smart. You have a couple of people that are somewhat, we don't kill ourselves on I shouldn't have said that. We have metaphorically.
Yeah.
We have a good amount of us that can walk around and not get ourselves offed. You know what I mean? But for the majority of us, we're not that brilliant. We're not that smart. We're not that bright. So for the people in charge to say, we're going to let them decide who's up here. I don't know, man. I can't prove that what my theory is correct. That's why it's a theory. But I just can't wrap my head around the thought that that's how this is determined. You know what I mean? I think this is a great show to watch. I think this is an awesome program. I think it's very interesting and people are charged up and everybody's out there doing stuff. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is exactly how it works, and maybe it's all on the up and up. The U.S. government's involved, so it's got to be legitimate.
I would say that my feelings about the way our government is ran is just, it's mind-boggling to me that these are the people that determine our livelihood.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like I think they're like, like I said, tinfoil hat.
Yeah, there you go. Tinfoil cap.
Tinfoil cap.
Tinfoil
this is supposed to, represent a tinfoil cap. We do kind of get into conspiracies. Yeah. But anyways, I think there are names that we cannot speak of. That
those which we do not speak.
Yeah, those people determine almost everything in this world. Those who control the money actually control the narrative, I guess you would say.
Well, yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah. So,
you ever heard of the phrase oligarch?
Yeah.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Basically, the richest 10 people in the world run the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 10, but basically, if you're the rich folks, the one who has ultimate power are those people, and they decide what's what and who's where.
Yeah, I truly believe they determine what happens for the next 4 years in this sort of way. I kind of doubt and I think Trump kind of goes against that narrative. I don't know if that's just me. That's my opinion. I think Trump is the unorthodox president.
Yeah.
He's the guy that kind of fights the system. And I think that is the mindset of those who are voting for him. You know, I can't speak for everybody. Okay. I don't mean that, but this is just my opinion. I just think that, he fights the system. The system has not worked for me, so I'm gonna vote for that guy because he is against the system.
Well, I don't know if he's against the system. He's not in line with the system.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
In my opinion, I don't think he's in line with the established system.
Right.
But he is definitely a part of the system.
Right.
He's I don't want to call it like he's Neo, but to make some type of comparison, he's of the system, but he's an anomaly in the system. You know what I mean? Like the system.
We didn't choose this. Where did he come from?
Yeah. Like we can't. This program is going haywire. We need to delete
call a repair guy.
Yeah, we need to delete that and reprogram it. Like, looks like North Carolina is going blue. Let's see here. Looks like 16 electors on North Carolina. Kamala Harris is at 1.8%. Kamala Harris has 68.8% of the so far tallied votes. So that's probably, I mean, these states are typically blue, I think. South Carolina, I think, is normally blue. But Donald Trump is leading South Carolina at the moment with 3.9% of the votes. Excuse me, 3.9% of the votes counted.
Why hasn't the never mind. It's not for sure yet. So that's the reason why she has 3 so far.
Yeah, she has 3 because she took Vermont. They're estimating that she's going to take Vermont, right? Let's see. They haven't really started putting in those numbers.
I think they're going to be late.
Yeah. But you didn't answer the question. Where do you line yourself in terms of right, left, center, far right, far left?
Well,
you said you're more conservative, but does that mean you're right? Or does that mean you're center right? Does that mean you're far right? Be careful with far right because
no. Like as I said, me, I'm tending to lean towards the right. I'm middle right, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Because center like I said, I am totally about my wallet. And I told my mom, I was like, the reason why is because, I have a portfolio now. I've become financially educated. I care exactly what's going on in my portfolio. And I'm sorry to say, but the Biden-Harris administration has been attacking my portfolio, Mom. Yeah. Like, they just been going after crypto, and I'm totally for crypto. I love crypto. Bitcoin lover. I'm not Bitcoin maxi, but I'm a crypto lover, okay?
Yeah. Hold on.
What we got?
Hold on. Let me flip.
Ohio?
Hold on a second. Big announcement, 2.5% of Ohio right now is showing Donald Trump, 57.3% with the vote. Is that the vote tally that they've come or the percentage of chance of winning that state? I think that's percent chance of winning the state based on the votes that they've counted so far. Let me click on Ohio and see what it says.
It's not 53 anymore.
All right, so they've only got 2 counties. Yeah, so we got time.
It changed on top. President 23, now it's 3. It was electoral. It changed.
What changed?
Trump.
No, he had 23 because he has Kentucky and he has Indiana, so that's always been 23.
You sure? I thought it was 53. I'm tripping.
Wait, hold on a second. 11 and 8. That's 19. Why does he have 23 votes?
I'm tripping.
Okay, I don't know what's happening right now. But okay. To go over the U.S. Senate, right now the Republicans lead with 40 wins, and so right now the Senate's looking like it's going to be a Republican-ran Senate. The U.S. House has Republicans leading the House so far. Again, it's still early. Nobody knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I would say I'm at right now with the whole. I'm leaning more conservative when it comes down to this election.
Yeah, I would definitely say I'm center right. There's no way I'd ever go full MAGA.
I used to be full Democratic, man. I was sitting there, give us checks. But Biden.
Did you say checks or chicks?
No, I said checks.
Checks. Okay.
No. But yeah. Probably both. Yeah. But I was like I said, I was clueless. I was a clueless American. You know, I was not educated in this whole political thing. All I saw was feelings. You know, I was like, yo, oh my God, people are suffering. We need the money. I see what's going on with my family.
Yeah.
I was so feelings based, man. It was not even funny. I was like, so I cannot be a hypocrite when it comes down to, my family is actually Democratic, man. I would say my whole family is.
Well, what about your sister? Isn't she leaning towards old Trumper?
That's a surprise to me, because I think she kind of, I think her, no offense, but I think her bipolar kicked in. Bipolar kicked in.
So which one of her is going for Trump? Which one? That's got to be interesting in that voting booth.
Because I could have sworn, not even like 2 months ago, I think she was all about that Kamala. Like, oh my gosh, she was, but then I guess she heard about the whole. Which Kamala, she was a prosecutor, right?
Yeah,
for California,
Attorney General.
Okay, so she was locking up black people, but guess what? It was because of what? It was what? Because of the possessions? Was it weed or something like that?
It was drugs. It was it was everything. But she got a lot of headlines for her involvement with like small misdemeanor drug possession and stuff like that. They were just locking them up.
Yeah.
And she also got in trouble for, she said that she was going to start arresting parents who have kids that are truant in school. There's a story that just came out, I think 2 weeks ago. Oh shit, what am I doing? A story came out like 2 weeks ago about a lady who was actually arrested and sent to jail because her daughter was truant from school. Turns out that her daughter had sickle cell anemia, who was in constant pain and could not go to school because she was at the hospital. She turned in all her notes and all her doctor notes to the school. School didn't give a shit. The police came and took them on to jail.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, she was like, well, who do I have to talk to? I have to talk to. And the police were like, you got to go talk to Kamala Harris, the Attorney General. And they was like, we can't do that. But that was her thing. Like, she initiated that. She was even bragging about it and laughing about it when she talked about it in front of all those people. There's a whole video on her bragging about it. But then she goes on the Breakfast Club and says, no, nobody was ever arrested, which so is not true.
See, that's what I mean. It's just you see what she has done.
Hold on. West Virginia is being called for Donald Trump at 3.2% of the expected vote.
Yeah, it looks kind of close there. 49, 48.
Again, I don't know how they come up with this stuff, but that's just what Associated Press is showing. So I don't know why they haven't. Oh, maybe that's where the extra. Yeah, okay. So they had. Oh, so you're right. It was at 20, or was it 19? And I don't know.
I could have sworn it changed.
It probably did, because now they're. So let's just do the math. 11 plus 8 is 19. 19 plus 4 is 23. So that's why it changed. Okay. All right. Math is hard. Okay. So Ohio is showing 17 electoral votes. Donald Trump is leading with 56.7%, I guess, chance of winning. I'm guessing that's what that means. So forgive us. Just leave it in the comments if you know exactly what the hell that means. So we still got a whole lot of night left. Again, we're not going to be covering the whole thing. So by the time you're watching this, you're already most likely going to know who the next president is.
Thank you for joining us, though.
Appreciate it. We're at 33 minutes right now. I cannot understand why anybody would want to use the fact that Kamala Harris is a woman and a woman of color to convince me to vote her in for presidency. No. No. I've been led by men. I've been led by women. I don't care. How good are you? Like, what, are you good at your job? That's all I care about. I will follow a woman in a work environment. Yeah. I will follow a woman who knows what she's talking about. I don't care if she's white, black, Indian, Native American, whatever, Jewish. I don't care. Mm-hmm. Know what you're talking about. Know what you're doing. And when I watch Kamala Harris and I listen to her talk, there's nothing in me that suggests she knows what she's talking about. She's either a liar or she's an idiot.
I would say she's both.
I mean, yeah, well, to be a politician, you kind of have to be. So it's not really a fair assumption or not a really fair judgment. But anytime somebody asks you a straight up question or anybody a straight up question and they give you everything but the answer.
Oh, yeah. She talks in circles, man.
Politics 101, straight up, right? But when you're running for presidency and the other person you're running against is that much better at doing this than you, it's I
mean, yeah, that's exactly how I look at it. I kind of looked at it, objectively. I was like, look, I'd rather someone who's actually had the job. Yeah. It's like a no-brainer.
He's already had the job.
He's had the job before. So
and to be honest, I'm gonna be straight up with you. You tell me what you think. I could be, you keep me straight, right?
Oh shit, here we go.
You keep me straight. I still think he won the last election. Hey, I didn't vote. I can say this.
Forgive him, YouTube. He's not know what he says.
I'm just okay. I don't know if he won or not. I don't know. All I'm saying is you saw the same graph I saw. The numbers went up like this, right? Oh, let me change.
Like I said, I'm be straight up with you. I'm gonna be straight up with the audience. I was a dummy the last election, man. Like I said, I was just waiting for someone to be announced.
Let me see if I.
And I gotta admit, I was actually against Trump, man. I was actually against him. Like, I was all for Biden because remember, I told you, I was like, give us the checks because we're suffering. We need money. He's got my vote. I see that $1,200 check come in.
Where is it at? See if they even have it on the internet anymore. Well, basically what it was kind of a graph like this. Crap, where is it? I don't know. Anyway, get out of that.
Well, what they're saying? They're saying the illegals, aren't they?
Well, no, I'm talking about 2020.
Yeah, weren't they?
No.
Oh, 2020. Okay,
2020 was the big pancake demic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pancake demic. So basically, they were a lot of mail-in ballots, right? Because of the stuff that was going on at the time, the huge world-ending sickness, right?
Right.
So mail-in ballots were at all-time high, I think. I think that's correct.
Oh, yeah.
So basically what happened was you have the chart. Trump was doing this. Biden was about here. And then at one point, out of nowhere, where it starts leveling off, Biden goes up like this. And then he takes over for the rest of the thing, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
They said, this is what I remember hearing, 50 or I think it was 30,000 or 40,000, some tens of thousands of votes all came in at the same time. Each and every one of them were for Joe Biden. I have a very hard time believing that. That never happens. It's never happened in the past. The likelihood of that happening is so remote. It's just not even considered possible. But somehow it happened. And they said it was mail-in ballots. I remember, I think it was Arizona or Nevada. I think it was Arizona.
Yeah, at that point, I think it was like the whole stop the steal.
Well, no. It was in Arizona. There was a voting place or where they count the votes, where they told the media, "Hey, we have to shut down for the night because a pipe burst. So we're sending everybody home. We're going to resume counting in the morning." You remember that?
I remember that.
The media came back the next morning. "Oh, hey, media, we've been counting votes all night long." It's like, "But you said you're going to stop." "No, we didn't. We said we're going to keep on voting or counting." And sure enough, overnight, Biden's in the lead. They had footage of that place throughout the night, and there was some stuff where people were saying like they had votes underneath tables and stuff like that. They never proved it. So
I find that very funny that every time an emergency happens or something out of the blue happens out of somewhere, that's when something changes. Like this, like it even happens in crypto, man. I'm telling you, like with there was I'm not going to say the name of the exchange because they'll probably come after us or something like that. But anyways, I'm just going to say there's just a central exchange out of nowhere that kind of like just shut the system down to keep people from selling or whatever. Oh, we had a hack or we had something happening within the system and therefore we have to stop it. But it resumes the next day.
Yeah, that's Oh, wow. Look at the U.S. House numbers. All right, folks. We have a big, well, I mean, there's plenty of seats there, so there's probably a lot of space. All right. So as of right now, Donald Trump has 23 electoral votes. Harris, according to the Associated Press, this is just according to them. Right now, Donald Trump has 23 electoral votes. Harris has 3, very early in the race. U.S. Senate, 29 seats for the Democrats, 40 seats for the Republicans. And for the House, 7 Democrat seats have been confirmed or going for Democrats, 20 going for Republicans. Do you think it's possible to have Donald Trump as president, have a Republican Senate and a Republican House of Representatives? Do you think that would happen?
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Did that happen in 2016? It was all red. I think it was all red.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really follow at that time. It wasn't until the whole Donald Trump fiasco started I actually cared enough to listen about politics.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, though.
Dude, I told you I'm going to start losing weight. Why are you?
No. Good Lord, man. Yo, okay. Kamala's endorsements.
Kamala's
endorsements.
How dare you say her name?
She doesn't get my respect.
Wait, no, say her name. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The endorsements. Kamala.
Think of the punctuation of a comma and then la.
Oh, okay.
Kamala.
Okay.
That's what helps me.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're looking out.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's been 4 years.
The endorsements, man.
Yeah.
You've seen.
Let's take a look at the endorsements.
The Hollywood endorsements. Have you seen the list?
I've seen some Diddy suspects, but I haven't seen the
exactly, man. Yo, like, what are your thoughts on that, man? Like, how is she? You think she's bribing them? Like, and not bribing them, but like, yo, I got the Diddler tapes. Yo, I need you to get on stage and
I mean, allegedly. You have to say these things.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
Some of these people may or may not have been involved in the Diddy tapes, the Diddy freak-offs.
Yeah, we seen
allegedly.
We seen pictures though. They can't say they.
I haven't seen any pictures.
Oh, I've seen pictures.
I don't know. You got not black web, dark web.
No, it's on. They be putting it on X.
All right, so let's go to Forbes and see what they're saying in terms of who's. All right. Well,
she's like
Oprah Winfrey. Hold on, let's see if I can do this.
I think she's like
these stupid apps.
I think she's the top.
Easy now. This is Oprah we talking about. You can't be careful.
I end up missing the next day.
Yeah.
So J0 is taking some time off.
And some guys just sitting in your seat like, dude, who are you? My name is Jim.
Jim Zero.
Jim Zero. What are we talking about today? Well, I was going to talk about how Oprah. No, no, we're not talking about that today. Let's talk about how bad Donald Trump is. Okay, so you have Oprah Winfrey, you got Taylor Swift, you got Lady Gaga. Joe Rogan didn't endorse.
No, he just endorsed.
Yesterday he came out. Right? On Monday he dropped a tweet because he had Elon Musk on his show.
Yeah, it does say back Donald Trump.
Okay. Makes what I think the most compelling case. So what is this thing?
I guess it's just a list of who did endorse who, I guess, right?
Well, okay. Celebrity says Harrison. This is on Forbes. Harrison Trump's biggest celebrity endorsement. Rogan endorses Trump. Taylor Swift does not drop new video. What the fuck cares?
Yeah, this is
Swifty.
This is just talking about celebrities.
Like just randomly talking about celebrities.
Yeah.
Well, then
maybe major ones. I'm guessing.
All right, well, screw it. I'm not interested.
They don't look like major ones because who we got? We got J-Lo coming out of nowhere.
Oh, she's on them tapes.
Yeah, she's
allegedly.
Allegedly
on the tapes.
But yeah, I just don't understand how someone who's warning us but doesn't want to warn us about Mr. Dittler.
I mean, you gotta think of it like this. I think Beyonce got paid $10 million allegedly.
Oh yeah,
to be at that spot, and the only reason she did perform is because she probably said, "For $10 million, I'll show up. For $20 million, I perform." And they're like, "Well, we don't really have in our budget, so I guess I'm just showing up then." Everybody, and Kamala Harris was getting booed like crazy because they all came expecting to see Beyonce perform.
Yeah.
And I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, Megan Thee Stallion went to some Kamala Harris campaign thing, and after Megan Thee Stallion performed, people were leaving. So it was a free concert.
Yeah.
Right? So and I saw some videos or something where they were showing that people were leaving after they realized that Beyonce wasn't going to perform. So after she came up, said what she said, Kelly Rowland came up, said what she said, and then they just stood to the right. And then Kamala Harris started talking. Everybody's like, "Boo, boo! What is this shit?"
But do you think that? Let me just ask you this: like, yo, why should we care about what these actors think or what they? Why should we even listen to what they say about who they're endorsing and stuff like that? They don't live lives like you and me,
right?
Us average people, us small people.
Well, that's the argument though. Like
they are literally paid to lie to us on TV, make us believe what they are acting for.
Not really. I don't consider it lying. Think of it like when they have a sponsor.
It's manipulation in a sort of way.
Well, think of it like this: whenever you saw Charles Barkley eating a McDonald's burger on a commercial, you really think he eats that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, this is Charles Barkley. Eat my Big Mac. He probably spits that shit out after every take. And he's like, "I'll never eat this crap." So it's an endorsement. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have to 100%, but they probably came with the biggest bag.
So why should we believe what they say?
We shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
we should.
They don't live lives like you and me. Yo, just get back to movie making.
Yeah, we definitely shouldn't. Like, I 100%.
So why make it a big deal with all these, Hollywood people making their endorsements? It just doesn't make sense to me. That's the reason why I think Trump's team was really impactful, because he wasn't putting celebrities and stuff like that on stage.
No, it's not true. I mean, he has celebrities, but not the entertainer celebrities.
Yeah,
he has celebrities. Like he had I think Dennis Quaid. He's an actor. He's definitely he's in a Reagan movie where he plays Ronald Reagan, and he's supporting Donald Trump.
Did they put him on stage?
No, but he has celebrity. But their focus was more on like Tulsi Gabbard, Vivek Ramaswamy,
exactly.
RFK Jr. was a huge thing, but they didn't push
that team. I think it's way more impactful than having all these Hollywood celebrities, because those people, they're in their own realm. Each one of them
realm.
Okay,
yeah,
realm. These words don't control us anymore. It's too important. But anyway, so that's what I mean. Like, yo, I don't understand. Like, I truly believe that that's the reason why I think Trump will be very, victorious in the election, because of the team that he has, especially with especially Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like the Einstein of our time in a sort of way.
Yeah, he's definitely relevant. He's definitely one of the big time movers in the country, and California failed because they didn't make a deal with him in all his industries or his
he came to Texas, yo.
Right? Yeah, he was in California, and he was like, I remember Donald was on Valuetainment with PBD or Patrick Bet David. I like his show, and he was saying, I asked Elon, Trump was saying, I asked Elon, like, hey, before you left California, did Newsom even, he didn't call him Newsom, he calls him something else, but he said, did he even call you? He said, no. Like he said, if I was governor of a state and you're one of my biggest companies in the state, I call you and I said, look, let's make a deal. You stay in California, give us all this, work, jobs and everything like that, whatever the benefit they have for huge companies. Stay here, we'll work on some kind of tax break or something for you. He didn't even do that. So he just let them leave. So, I mean, California, I would love, if anything, even if Trump loses, I would love to see California turn red. I would love to see New York turn red. I think that would be a huge statement in the future of the country.
I think it was a teacher that gone there and he did a poll of his class, and overwhelmingly they were leaning towards Trump. You know,
his class.
Yeah, I think he's a professor, or I don't know, maybe a high school. I think maybe high school, and he did a poll, and I think the girls, of course, the young women, they actually participated in the I think it was at a 53, and the boys were a 23%, but they were all practically leaning towards Trump.
Oh shit! Something just happened. Florida.
Wait a minute, what's going on with Texas, yo?
Hold up. Florida. Oh shit! What happened to Texas? Florida just went to Donald Trump with 30 electoral votes, according to Associated Press. He has a 55% chance of winning. I'm guessing that's what that percentage means. Georgia just flipped to red. South Carolina I think these were all blue a couple seconds ago. Pennsylvania is looking like it's going, oh shit, wow, 72%. Ohio, but Texas is going blue. What the?
Hold on now. Yo.
I just asked about this. I said, you think Texas is going to turn blue?
It'll go red. It'll go red.
I think it will too. I think it will too.
Maybe this is all excitement stuff.
but they are calling Florida, which is big, for Donald Trump. Now Pennsylvania is a big one as well, with its 19 electoral votes. I'm speaking to the mic. Vermont, New Hampshire, all these up here, these northern. I want to see this one turn freaking red. I really do. I want to see this turn red. To look in the Senate. Okay, so Trump now has, according to the Associated Press, 86 electoral votes. Kamala Harris is at 35. Still very early. I would love to see New York.
What time is it? Oh yeah, still got
7 o'clock. Oh, we got hours.
I think an hour. I think something else is supposed to close.
Yeah. So the U.S. Senate right now, there are 34 Democrat seats and 43 Republican seats. So as it stands right now, at this moment, it is a red wave. But we're still so far away from knowing anything of certainty.
What do you think about 10 o'clock? We'll probably see something really good. We'll be like really close to knowing.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, about 10.
I don't know about 10 o'clock. I'd say about midnight. Something funky's gonna happen. Something funky's gonna happen. Like, it ain't gonna be a straight up win. Either side, it's gonna be some type of controversial.
It's gonna be like too close to tell, right?
Yeah. What is this? Rhode Island. It looks like Kamala just won Rhode Island. Rhode Island's right. Where's Rhode Island? There it is. Oh, they haven't even counted it. How the hell it's historically blue, so they're probably just saying it's going to be blue. That'd be cool if Rhode Island actually does turn to Trump. It won't. All right, so as of right now, Donald Trump is basically
still leading.
It's still early. It's not. Let's calm down. Let's take a second.
Let's take it in.
Take it in right now. Right now, it's looking like a red wave, but it's way too early to actually say that with any conviction.
Yeah, like I said, I think they were saying that last, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, they're probably going to start seeing something like just pop up out of nowhere. Like wait, what's going on,
bro? I'm telling you right now, because if California, and I don't think this is going to happen, but if California flips red, I think it's legit over for the Democrats for forever. Because if California, unless they run into it
forever,
dude, California is blue. South Carolina. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I saw something. South Carolina and Tennessee. God damn it! Come on.
Oh yeah, and South Carolina, wasn't that blue?
No, South Carolina wasn't anything. Okay. South Carolina is being called.
I saw a little bit of blue.
It might have. South Carolina is being called for Donald Trump. With 50, yeah, and then Tennessee is being called for Trump, according to Associated Press, with 0.3% of the what? I don't understand that.
Sorry, 82%.
Please help
me. They're ready to close it. 82%.
Who's that?
Well, Tennessee. Say 82.8.
No, that's percent of I think that's likelihood. They're at 0.3% of the expected vote. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I think so. We could say that, pretty sure it's going to go to Trump, right? If it's 82%.
Yeah, I think. Well, Tennessee's this
is red.
That's. I mean, we know what's in Tennessee.
I was born there, man.
How'd you make it out? We know what's festering down in this, like the mines of Moria.
I wasn't there that long, so I guess I can't really count that, right?
Right. Yeah. All right. New Jersey, is most likely going to go Democrat because that's a blue state. Pennsylvania, it's my God, Pennsylvania, it's 71.2%.
They said they had lines of young women there, man.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Right now, Trump according to Associated Press, has 95 electoral votes. En route to 270. Harris is at 35. Still a lot going on. Georgia is still holding the Trump with 34.9% of the expected votes. So that's so you can tell if they're calling South Carolina if they're calling Tennessee at 0.3% and Georgia's at 34.9, it's going to go back and forth for a while. That's going to be one of them states one of them places that's going to keep going throughout the night. Sorry for not looking at the cameras and not showing our wonderful faces that you came to see, but I'm trying to look at the same stuff y'all looking at, and I hope y'all can see this. I hope I'm not too far out, so let me see if I can zoom in a little bit and give y'all a little bit more.
I do not like that Texas.
It's early. Well, oh man. Oh, I'm kind of. I don't know about that. That's interesting. Dude, if Texas flips, that's 40 electoral votes. She can almost catch up if she gets Texas.
Oh man, bro.
Yeah, she'll have 75.
We'll get Texas.
I think we'll get Texas. Yeah, I think Texas.
We wake up in the morning, Kamala wins Texas.
Go outside and everything's all blue. Like, what the hell just happened? All right. Well, so Florida's a big one. Indiana is a big one, or West Virginia. Those are important. Georgia's a big one with 16 votes. Texas is a 40 vote, and California's a 54. So if Harris wins California, which she most likely will, if she wins Texas, it's going to be incredibly difficult for Donald Trump to win. Because that's not between the two, between California and Texas, that's 94 votes, electoral votes. Yeah,
he's got to get Texas. He's got to get
That's how many he has now with 2, 4, 6 victories. And she can get that in Texas. And she's getting California. We know that. But if Trump gets Texas, then he's probably going to, well, I'm not saying he's probably going to win, but,
he's close.
It'll be close. I'm thinking if Trump wins, I'm thinking it'll be like Harris will probably be like 190 or 212 or something like that, and Trump will be at 2 whatever it gets to. But yeah, wow, I like seeing these updates. That's pretty cool. I mean, again, the Associated Press. If I went to Fox, they probably have something completely different. Matter of fact, let's see if we can look at something. Say something. Say some stuff. Entertain.
Oh man, bro. Like I said,
yeah. Look, see this is what is this? New York Times. Come on, go away. Let's see here. Let me put that up on the screen. So we have Maryland going for Kamala, most likely. West Virginia, Kentucky. I don't think we had that one, did we? Tennessee.
Did we have West Virginia?
Hold on, let me go scroll up and see what we had. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Got me sweating, bro. Yo, got me sweating. There we go.
I was worried for a second.
It was just.
Well, I mean, it's not said and done right now, but Donald Trump is also shown to take Kansas City at 7.2% chance of winning. I'm guessing that's what that means. He's at a 50.3% chance of winning Texas. He's secured Oklahoma, which gives him 7 more electoral votes, which is going to put him at 102. He's got Alabama.
Uh-oh.
That just happened.
Yeah.
With 0% of the okay, whatever. Red states. Man, this is crazy. Ohio and Michigan is now looking to go towards Kamala Harris, and that's pretty big, which will give her 15, which is a big deal. 17 for Ohio and 19. So these are those battlegrounds that they were talking about.
Yeah, like I said, the path to the White House, man, right there.
Yeah, and these places over here too. So Arizona and Nevada. But let's look over here. Oklahoma, Kansas City, 1%. South Carolina, Mississippi. Mississippi's looking to go to Donald Trump. Mississippi. Back in old Mississippi. All right, so we go back. Okay, so we've been going for an hour now.
All right.
You want to go ahead and call it? Or
yeah, let's go ahead and call it. And
this is exciting.
I know, right?
Next year, with y'all's help, we did a not okay job tonight. I would love to do this again with y'all in the future. By this time next year, let's set the goal right now.
Oh, yeah,
next election,
we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, next election. Not midterm, presidential election. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna go live, and we'll have people probably calling in, and also we'll have much better screens, much better everything. So for all of you that are still watching, thank y'all for coming to our channel. Thank you for watching us. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok. Well, we don't really do TikTok, but we're on Rumble as well. I'm still trying to figure Rumble out. I don't really understand the whole thing, but we're gonna figure that out as well. What something just bleeped.
Mississippi.
No, oh no, what is this? Not oh no, but Connecticut. Okay, yeah. Connecticut and Rhode Island just went to Kamala Harris, according to Associated Press. Oklahoma.
Alabama? Oh, we've been
we already knew that one. Mississippi is still up in the air, but New York Times said that Mississippi is going to go towards Donald Trump. All right, well, again, sorry. Thank y'all again. I'm excited. By the time y'all see this, y'all already know. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Did you get what you wanted on this election cycle? Did you not get what you want? Leave a comment down below. Let us know. And anything you got to say?
No, man. Let's have a good night. And hopefully tomorrow we'll know exactly who our next president is,
All right.
And if you haven't voted, get out there and vote. Well, appreciate you guys.
At this point, it's too late. Is it? By the time they see this video, it'd be way too late to tell them to go out and vote.
Oh, wow, yeah.
In the next 4 years. If you didn't like what happened this time, get your ass out and vote next time.
What
is this? Oh, these are the up here states where you can't really see. Okay. All right, well, thank y'all again. I am Mixed.
I'm J0.
See you next time.